First look at paTiTek's Reyna on this mainstream. A pretty solid start. He'll be able to find himself the kill, and they're not clearing him. They're actually hunting down pyth. The trade's coming back thick and fast, but it is left all onto AvovA. And well, disappointed as a G2 fan if they didn't manage to make the conversion on this round. You would in fact expect the conversion rounds of your second to be pretty damn high statistically. It's a lot of damage, Mitch.
Yeah, he needed a kill right away to heal back up, but it's not happening. lowel in with another, leaves ardiis by himself, drops the spike, but that's all. Now to the site we go. Still 2 kills already in. mixwell with the upgraded weapon looks for one down below. Nobody's peeking. They're playing this tight. The problem is, when you look at these attackers, there's 2 of them outside of the site. mixwell can force an isolated duel down towards the spike, but maybe not anymore. Now they've got heaven control. They'll just watch for the cross, and this becomes a near impossible task. AvovA about to peek, but mixwell's timing as he crosses over. It got him tickled up and peppered a little bit. It shouldn't be known. mixwell's distracting. ardiis is here. They have no idea about ozzy. He gets away with 2. mixwell in with another, and it is falling to pieces here. pAura by himself in a 1v4, and a clean bounce back by G2.
pAura not shooting the eye could give things away, but never mind. He's going to get picked off anyway, and now we just look for this quick, easy rotation to come in for the remaining players. AvovA trying to pull them in with the grab well, but ultimately it comes to very little. Solid retake, a couple of players dropped at least to make things costly, but G2 won't mind too much about that.
No, I don't think so. Obviously, you saw the showstopper be popped. They haven't got a Jet or an Omen to go up above it. mixwell in heaven. He wants to re-peek for more. nukkye and RUBINO holding for it, though. Even lowel joining the fight and popping a slow, but this time it's pyth that initiates. mixwell's leaving him, but they're not ready for him to still be there. pyth in with the double, looking for more. lowel is tagged up and in trouble down below. His teammate not able to help as pAura sits behind the cage. It'll fade away, but so will he, as G2 get a flawless round. Pistols now with the man advantages just don't take fights alone. ardiis, he goes down, quite literally dropping out of heaven. AvovA in with more. One by one they're falling as they fight, but eventually they close that one out. I thought that just might go to Heretics for a second. Risky. You know, when you've got those man advantages.
It's more the fact that the rest of the players are quite far away. They have gone for a very quick rotation, and somehow pyth is still alive. They've not cleared the site. You have to expect someone to be here, and now ozzy through the smoke has found another. There was one man defending this site for the majority of that round. The buys. You know that you can get this much space. You know that they're looking to try and play retake. I wonder why we haven't seen the same sort of push. Now, mixwell already going to be popping that showstopper. It's actually going to be counter ultimates being expended, though. What? How have they managed to do that with
Quickscope needed, but ardiis, he's here to save it again. Players just everywhere when they try to take a duel, and ardiis capitalizes for 2. Team Heretics popping the res. They want to commit to this round. They want it. They need it. And mixwell, well, he's taking a lot of damage. He needs the shot. It's missing again and again, and eventually lowel closes that out. ozzy falls, and the round is the path is clear, he calls, but no, it's not. pAura about to take them, and indeed drops pyth before the ammo. His clip is what costs him his life. Luckily, so much damage has been done on the A site that they're only in a 2 versus 3. It's still very much winnable if ardiis gets the jump on RUBINO as he goes down, and indeed he does. 2 versus 2, both players hurt in heaven. ardiis, good damage onto the first. ozzy finishes him off with ease, and as lowel is all alone, he wishes he had a res, but it's the pistol. There's no chance. He has to come in here with the headshots, and they're set up to double peek him, isolating the fights one at a time, but even that isn't enough. 9-4, a pistol round.
Compared to their opponents, who are mostly, if not all, playing without any armor or any weaponry. Also, the crossfire setup should make things impossible. A player up in heaven, the nebula will form to at least try and give them a little bit of space, and they will at least drop one, but that'll be all she wrote.
I only fear for what their social team is going to say if they take this. It's been a while since they could brag. ardiis onto AvovA. He doesn't get much more, but RUBINO from afar. lowel, they're getting this done. They're pulling it back. G2 maybe going to struggle to close this round out. It was so well played to start it off. Look at that swing by pAura. mixwell left to do it by himself, but he knows exactly where pAura is. He's tagged up and it's done. There's no time left. In fact, he won't even escape. Neither will mixwell, but hey, you'll take it because it's 12
on his own.
AvovA in trouble. The res comes up to nukkye. Oh, but how much can it do? AvovA's down and out of the round. A 5v3 as pAura wants to push on forward. What? They just caught ozzy TP. ardiis picks up a kill, but it's an even situation. It's winnable. nukkye up above, swinging on catwalk. There he is. Surprise for ardiis as pyth is alone. The spike is down. Well, they seem to have an idea where he is. Dave, well placed, but lowel goes. This is winnable. The camera out. He spotted him as well. Creeping around the right side. Surely nukkye knows this is a possibility. He knows the pyth could already be out, and indeed he does. That swing timing is perfect. 12-5. Heretics moving out and firing in towards spawn. This is lowel, though, undetected. paTiTek quick to trade. nukkye creating space. That was a headshot, nukkye. Beautiful stuff, pyth. He's caught the ulting breach. Shot in the back, though. AvovA saves the day. 6 on the board for Heretics. What a back and forth start our round that was, and series of rounds it has been. This is uses Cosmic Divide, but I don't think he'll get time. The same setup used yet again. The paranoia. AvovA knows he's here, but mixwell still gets away with one. That's all, though. Quick shutdown by nukkye and lowel. Moving to the site. ozzy gets the spike down. Walled off for spawn. They're looking for this fight, and nukkye is finding it. pyth quick to trade it back. Nade on its way. He's pushed into the open and challenged. nukkye, he's finally here to play and save the day. 4 kills for nukkye. There's just 2 survive. Heretics, 7 on the board. They are starting to close this gap. G2 trying the same. It's almost out of time. He's got to fire it at the other side of the wall. Nothing found. RUBINO spammed to death. AvovA, they know he plays this site now. The smoke down, only going to provide him a little bit of cover because they're coming through and trading out. 3 versus 3 with the res coming into play. Wall up for spawn again. Cosmic Divide, not long for this world. And the nade should push some. Oh, no, it bounces off the roof. But lowel still manages to come out with 2. Oh, that's a disaster for G2. pyth has to make the clutch. He's been huge so far. He gets the first, but not good for more. lowel closing it out. 8 on the board for Heretics. But again, Tom, that was a weak buy for G2. And yeah, you can make the point mid-control to G2, but absolutely no way to construe that as an advantage, and even more so as pyth falls. Heretics, they're here to play. paTiTek popped up the heel. Don't think he even needed it. And at this point, you're looking for something big to happen. That could be it. The breach out of the game. The nade well placed to deal damage. AvovA in trouble, has to go up the rope, and he is now gone. But paTiTek will be caught in the open.
One, I would say. Sure, only 2 players surviving, but just the manner of the aggression. Oh, the gravity well actually going to keep them in place. mixwell still manages to connect the shot, but RUBINO's rotated in fast. He, however, will be caught off by pyth. Again, a hero rifle available to them, and by the looks of it, another afterplant.
Yeah, most definitely. They've got a second rifle up, a Spectre in the hands of paTiTek. This is now very, very dangerous indeed. Players moving up through the spawn. They take a peek, but mixwell quickly shuts them down, and that's it. A 3K for mixwell.
It's harder to spam through. I know Mitch is happy about that. And other than that, it just becomes a full-on retake, but mixwell a little bit more aggressive than they might have expected. Just taking control as the Jet. 3 kills already in round number 1. And while pAura, let's see that Reina, buddy. I expected big things. It's only going to be 1. Unbelievable. But I'm telling you now, Mitch is going to be stealing that one for his matchmaking game.
That's a gorgeous one as well, because it blocks off the walkout of up above in kitchen, so you're free to wide peek with the exception of the tunnel. Oh, RUBINO! That was a nice attempt with the classic going in for the right clicks. You know, in a round like this, you're not often going to get much damage done, so maximizing his chances by taking an angle.
Already garnered, and when it gets into these close range positions, that's where things can get scary. However, a sneaky little angle chosen by lowel puts them up 2 men to the good.
Comfortable start for sure. G2, a round that they should be punished in, and this time not getting away with the same miracle that they did on the previous map. paTiTek hearing a player move down underneath him. They try to sneak all the way through, but they've cleared this area out. They know that he's probably lurking, and they're ready for it. He still wins that fight. Excuse me. Additionally, it's not the one that you hit. He certainly seems a lot more favored by most teams. Just too open, you know? But when you've got a Viper, it helps out quite a lot, as we've seen. ardiis and paTiTek, good to take a few. This pulls it back into the world of possibility. paTiTek full healed up. If he can go get that rifle, that could be huge, but they're determined to keep him back. Still a Tasmanian Tiger in play. They're going to be using that presumably to get a little bit of info. Never mind, they might not need it. paTiTek eventually gets the weapon, but at what cost? Drone spots him out, and, well, 8 bullets left in the chamber. He's gone. Well, there we go. G2 in a little bit of danger, but no, it's nukkye who ends up falling. The showstopper ultimately costs him his life as he tries to make use of it. pAura, known for his flanks, he's going to be cut off this time. Oh, this is getting a little bit awkward. 2 players down. AvovA wants to make an aggressive play as well. It looks like everybody is pushing towards mid and B. They've been baited out, and look at the angle up above. mixwell, he knew exactly what was going on in AvovA's head. He reads him like a book and takes a 3-man advantage. The ult on mid, cutting off any rotations and information, as well as allowing them to keep that map control and stop flanks. This has become a very, very difficult round for Team Heretics to get back on top of.
And it seems they put themselves in this position as well. Lau needs to be something big, and it's nothing. RUBINO will be the first man on that site, and by the looks of it, the last. Wary that there's still a flank. I think the timing screwed him as well. Takes a bit of...
He really pressured the A side as well, so the reaction of those B players in mid, you're quite itchy. You think this is full commitment, and no. paTiTek, there onto pAura. Stopped himself from even taking any fall damage. You'd love to see it. Gets the information, no one's up close. That opening duels on the A side seem to be coming quite easily to them. The information not there that there's a whole stack up, but they're just dealing with it so easily, only taking 1 loss before... I know in this context, but Arena in general, that's what you want. The mark goes out, and they knew paTiTek was pushing the info that nukkye capitalizes on, but mixwell's up. We've waited a while to see it, and here we go! The shot to pAura for 2, looking for more. Player peeking the backside into heavy traffic. He keeps on getting it done, but nukkye, the sole or defender, I suppose, on the retake.
You will not kill my allies. Blinded.
paTiTek will be brought back to turn it into a 4-on-4. They know how important this round could be. nukkye, he's still going though. He gets his 3rd kill. Unfortunately, AvovA a little bit further behind. Goes for the no-scope, connects onto nothing. And again, this utility is still there to be expended. He's actually going to put down the divide to try and hold them back. They can't spam through this. It would have to be utility. ardiis coming over the top, looking to try and get him from above. He won't be heard. That is the sort of gift and a curse of the cosmic divide. And G2...
It's never ideal. He's going to be the one moving forward first, and as we see up above, he goes down quickly, but worried about another on top. paTiTek's not long for this world. The trades back and forth, but G2 in the lead, only for a moment at a time. With mixwell low, ozzy might want to pop that heal and get him back up in fighting shape. Unfortunately, the same luxury is not there for lowel, but at least that spike planted means G2 have to push into them, and they're going to do it so quickly. lowel catching the headshot on the way.
This is the man you'd want in these situations. mixwell, he's known for his clutches, but this crossfire might make things a little bit awkward. And lowel gets the timing spot on. It's a pistol round that was needed for Heretics.
Tiger destroyed from afar. Up close, there's the easy kill for AvovA. But they don't know that a player has managed to sneak his way up. Looks like they're going to spot him in a second. mixwell grabbing the kill, but now how much more can he do? Ghost in his hands, and he's up against an automatic weapon with 22 HP. Flash out, blinds him completely, but he still gets away with another. That mid flank from nukkye, sure to finish the round off. Well, if lowel wasn't there. Still, not a decent, or not a bad situation. Players on the site. ozzy wants to drop down. He wants to... Oh, wait, hold on. Did they not know about this? Are they not going to check it? Yes, they are. pyth deals with AvovA. Okay, now the wall goes up, and things become very, very difficult to get back into.
nukkye sneaking his way through, but he's been caught by Pat. They've actually managed to get the spike to halfway. lowel will deny, but now it's left onto RUBINO, having to try and clutch this out. They're just going to defuse right in front of him. And G2, it's similar to what we saw in the last
Blade Storm on mixwell instead. They decide not to use it just yet. Oh, ozzy, good for the spray. Eventually, took a couple of bullets, and he'll self-heal up. Now they've got to try to get back into this site. No walls to play with like before. nukkye onto paTiTek makes it a little bit less likely, but the timing, it's godlike as ozzy comes out for a little. mixwell smoked down. He's going to be defusing that behind the wall. The recon comes through, but he's dead to a wall bang. ozzy! Almost on for the ace. That was so damn close, and he would have had time to win. Not going to make it. The jump not quite making it all the way, and that kill. It's so valuable, man, to shut down the Blade Storm with a backstab. That's a gift from above. They want to push through this wall. That shock dart even gets a kill. Oh, that's heartbreaking, man. pyth going up close inside the orb. His teammates coming through, but oh, the angle by pAura is so good. Dismisses away. He's in danger, and mixwell eliminates.
In play. A thrifty win for G2, bringing themselves ever closer. They've already spotted out pAura, and that's him gone. The fight between him and paTiTek has only been going one way, but nukkye almost handed a bit of a freebie. I don't think paTiTek expected more players to be there.
No, I don't think he did. That was quite obvious. nukkye almost gets the kill and ends up falling for it. mixwell 5 HP. But ardiis is creeping in above. They don't expect him here so quickly. Out of the smoke he goes. And they've all disappeared behind the walls, behind cover. ardiis dropping for the free double. No, it's not the double. 20 HP remains. That looked like it was
best served cold, you could say.
Ice cold.
As we are on Icebox. Either way, bad puns aside, we have got the plant. pAura already picking off another. This is looking better for Heretics. An advantage, almost slipping away from them, but pAura's found another. It leaves ardiis and mixwell to try and find this fight. mixwell has a decent idea of where his opponents stand, but the problem is he needs to try and get a little bit further forward. The operator, not ideal for these scenarios, and I think he's hoping that ardiis might be able to find something here. The problem now, the time is ticking. And this round is moving further and further into the favor of Heretics. The chances of their victory slim, and with mixwell falling, I think ardiis almost just has to take a moment to try and save this. It looks like he's still trying to fight into the site. A chance for a defusal impossible. A chance for survival even less, as his opponent is just around the corner. By the other side, ozzy, he's found a gap around the edge, but the operator in play, and also the Empress popped. ozzy's gonna fall off. He just falls into the hands of his opponents. And now in a 3-on-5, they need a hero play. The Cosmic Divide can be a curse, but pAura playing around the edge of it shouldn't miss these shots, and even has the ability to dismiss away. There are no chance for the remaining two players.
Looked like pyth was trying to play Quake for a second, but let's see if he can come in with a big play. Unfortunately not. The backstab by lowel, I think, has been detected, shall we say, but that doesn't matter. The old update, right? Oh no, it wasn't touching the more recent one. So this is it zoomed in 3 times now, I think, instead of 2. It's an interesting one, because I feel like the weapon, the only thing that really mattered on it was the movement speed increase. Tom, is that 2.05 or 2.06? That doesn't look 3 times zoomed to me.
Honestly, I don't know, but I'm going to start watching ardiis, because the man is making this look workable. 3 players surrounding him, and unfortunately...
Tags there. Good damage done. Most of the armor stripped away. mixwell looking to catch an angle with this Blade Storm, and oh, he sees the head coming over, but can't deliver the knives. He loves going for these defuses, but they're all too ready for it. The wall bang from pAura seals the fate of mixwell. Man advantage now ×2, but paTiTek quickly pulls one back. They don't have much to obscure the vision. They want to get up there. Take these duels as quickly as possible so as not to run out of time. nukkye misses the shot. That's a 3rd kill for paTiTek on this retake. A 4th, and it's all the way for the ace. paTiTek, what is that? 12-10. G2 in the most unlikely of rounds. They pull it off.
Bow before me.
All that close. And we have Heretics with the advantage with the post plan. G2 have 2 opportunities to close this out. This is their best one. The res now committed. They know they want to go for it. G2 move forward, but pAura, again, that immovable object for them. Popped up a bit of vision obscurance, but it doesn't help at all. pyth goes straight down. They mark the bomb. They take the kills and leave mixwell alone. He is out of here, hightailing it towards the A site to carry this operator through. And 12-11, we will go. Heretics, they want to equalize this, bring it into OT, and keep fighting the good fight. This is sweaty time, isn't it? all the way down into spawn. Oh, it's such a good angle, and he's not even going to take the shot, letting him pass by. It's a wise choice, but he's going to come back for more. No, he's not. He's been here quite a bit. They should know that this is a favored setup, but the Battle of the Reynas goes to paTiTek. He spots 3 and is eventually taken down. The numbers equalized, and things again get so tight. That spike, it looks like it's going to be planted almost uncontested. And indeed it is. The retake is on.
mixwell looking to try and hold the backlines. We see the stars placed once more to try and deny in the afterplants. A little bit of counter utility being expended. AvovA holding onto the cross. mixwell likely to be the first point of contact. He spots and connects. It's left onto lowel, and he's the flanker. Looking to try and come around the back. The wall bank could help him here, but he knows the mixwell's going to be waiting. They're just denying this one. mixwell hits the shot, and the defuse comes through. It will be the victory